I'm Cody.
And I'm TJ.
And I'm Allie.
And welcome to the next episode of another generic entertainment podcast, also known as
Agecast.
Agecast, into the wild, Agecast,
Come and see, it's out there now, go outside. Sometimes you're walking outside and you think, hey, wouldn't it be good to make a podcast? Yeah. Let me tell you what, boy, now get out there and film the podcast of your dreams. Come on now, boy.
Agecast is recorded in a live studio audience in the airline hangar somewhere in Los Angeles, California. And we're back.
So it all starts off with
An idea.
Imagine you're 10 years old.
Yes.
You're in a spaceship going to...
Pluto Nash.
Nope, the answer's space.
That makes sense because it is a spaceship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
spatial. It's spatial.
A spatial.
Now imagine you're
Ship?
with your good friend. We'll call him Laurel.
Laurel Croft.
Laurel Croft Geezer. And you're testing something.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
You know, I'm a huge fan of the band Weezer, but I've never liked anything they've ever released.
What are you a fan of?
A huge fan.
Are you referencing something?
Huge fan, though.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
I don't know who the band Weezer is.
Oh, they did the song. We're going to think of a Weezer song.
Think of a
we're gonna
Weezer
sing
song.
it
We're
together.
going to sing it right now.
Ready?
My shadows, the only
That's it.
thing.
I don't think that's Weezer. Isn't that?
That's Green Day.
That's Green Day.
Yeah.
Back to the plot of
Okay.
episode 12.
Is this 12?
This is episode 12.
12?
12.
Audience members, this is 12?
Episode 12 is... The title of this episode is You Can Read.
Is that the title of this episode?
No. I'm saying they can read.
I thought this episode title was Patron supporters only. Please do not steal. We are trusting you. This is a merit-based system. Please pay for this episode.
Okay, I think our cold open is over now, even though we had no cold open in mind.
By the way, you may notice that I have a third appendage. This is Allie.
Hi, my name is Allie.
Allie, could you please give us a brief biography of yourself?
I was born, and now I'm here.
That was a gripping tale.
That was a gripping tale.
I did not. I cried.
I cried.
I
cried.
can tell. I see the tear marks on your faces.
We need to do what we do every episode. Explain why we haven't made an episode in 3 months.
So the reason why we haven't made an episode in 3 months is because of Allie here.
It's because of
Yeah.
Allie.
She freaked us out. We had a
I
little
did.
war.
Minor war.
Minor war. Small war.
Small war.
Only 12 deaths this time.
There were no
12 and a
deaths,
half.
just for legal reasons. Nobody died.
Nobody.
Nobody died. Yeah.
You may. But anyways, Allie here. You do things.
No, not really.
All right. How'd you find yourself into our airline hangar?
I got lost, and I asked you for directions, and instead of giving them to me, I'm here. Please.
That's how we get
send
all of them. I
help.
mean,
That's crazy.
you know what I just realized?
What?
We did not even acknowledge the fact that we are not in our normal set.
Oh, what are you talking about? This is the airline hangar.
Well, it is. This is just a really good green screen.
Really nice green screen.
Really nice.
A lot of greenery around here.
Yeah.
Yep.
You may believe that the light is getting lower in quality as the episode rolls.
That's not true.
That's just all
That's
Kyle.
not true.
That's
It's
all
all
Kyle.
Kyle.
That's all Kyle.
Hey, can we get a round? I didn't say of applause. I was going to say a round of Tecmo Bowl, but you ruined it.
Oh, some super dodgeball.
Here's a tale.
Here you go, Allie.
Okay.
Allie.
I'm
This is a
ready.
question for
This is for Allie.
Okay.
This is for Allie.
I'm ready.
Because we planned this episode months ago, it took a long time to get you on the cast because of your busy schedule.
Yeah, we
Yes.
definitely did not plan for your eventual demise in this.
Yeah,
airline
and by
hangar.
the cast, I don't mean cast. I mean
Yeah.
the age cast.
Agecast. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a question I think you're going to find very, very...
A question.
No. What's the
Okay.
word I'm looking for?
Interesting. Hey,
That's
they
a
have
word.
that word.
Yeah.
Imagine you're in a room. Somebody says, let's watch Robo Vampire. What do you do? For our listeners at home, could you please describe what you just did
Some people just only listen
for the
to the
people
audio.
listening in their cars?
So what I just did was I stared in a silent contemplative moment to consider all of the factors in my life that may have brought me to that point in time and rejected them.
Allie, I'm on your side here. That wasn't a response necessarily, but it was something greater. That was art. And what are we as humans without art?
But I mean, that's just a theory.
Lame
theory. Now for
Thanks
the
for
new
watching.
segment, lame theory.
What's your lamest conspiracy theory?
Go.
Simon,
Former Agecast guest Simon.
Agecast. Simon.
His
Ragecast.
uncle, one of his uncles believes that baseball is fake. And
Okay.
What does that mean?
the ball is controlled somehow by like a robot machine, but wrestling is real, but baseball is fake.
Is this like that episode of Futurama where the baseball is on a string?
Possibly. He didn't really explain the mechanics of how he thought baseball was faked, but
Okay.
he's very convinced he thinks
All
it's
right.
fake.
I'm with it.
You know what? That's it. Cards on the table.
That's a wallet.
Cards on the table.
TJ, what's your lame theory? We got to keep with the bit that we planned out.
My lame theory is this. You ever heard of cheese?
No. I'm vegan.
I'm unfamiliar.
Well, see, you haven't heard of it because it's not real. You know what? You know what's happening right now? It's all these Starbucks and these tweeter bugs going into our kids' minds, trying to get them to go to the store and pick up some mozzarella or some Colby Jackie. I don't need
Please
this.
take those words back away from my face.
All right. Well, this is...
Cody,
Yeah.
do you have a lame theory?
I do have a lame theory. My lamest theory is pretty simple. TJ is the human embodiment of all my mistakes.
That sounds right.
That would be crazy. That's what a lame theory.
I will not go into detail, but you know what they say.
Agecast.
Agecast!
Do they say that? I never heard that before. I accidentally found your airplane hangar and have been since kidnapped.
Airplane?
Send
Airplane?
help.
No, this
No,
is
no.
clearly not an airplane
I'm sorry if I
hanger.
don't know all of the details about your place of
You've
residence.
been here for 3 months.
It's...
Send help.
First off, it's not details, it's lore. It's not an airplane hangar,
It's
an
an airline hanger. Huge difference.
Do you even know the zip code?
No.
We don't have one.
Help.
But if we did,
It would
we would
be-
expect you to know it.
And it would be
902.0.
902.0.
I don't think that's a zip code.
It is. It's where we are.
Yeah, it's that one.
It's in Los Angeles,
California, of these United
States,
of
America,
people,
Republic.
of which
Of which I was
I
going to say
stand.
of China. Is that the preamble?
it could be if you want it.
Did you just catch a bug?
All right.
No.
Speaking of 2-0, the next thing we have on the docket that we totally have
Yeah.
is a review of Halloween H2O.
Is that the one where she's like, I'm old and I'm killing Michael Myers?
No, that's the most recent one that's just called Halloween.
I thought H2O was the same thing, but in the 90s.
I think it came out in the 2000s.
Allie, what's your opinion on this?
Yes.
I think that's the one with Busta Rhymes in it.
How about instead we talk about Joel
so.
Schumacher's Quantum Solace,
Quantum of Solace? The
Quintessence of Reasoning,
I've never heard of that.
Phantom of the Opera.
All right, to get back on the A plot of this episode. You're late to school and you ride in a giant bubble,
Bubble? Yes, of
but
course.
the bubble pops
That
and you get
happens.
stuck in a tree, so you're still late for school.
Still late for school.
And this the antagonist of your every middle school day life, let's call her
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Oh, a special guest.
A special guest.
Hello. What a lovely furry
Planned.
guest. Planned
Planned guest.
For those of you listening at home, it was a dog
In our airline hangar.
in our airline hangar.
We like to open it to the public on weekends.
It's an airplane hangar.
It's not an airplane hangar. Do you see one airplane?
Yes.
We have plenty of lines.
There's an airplane
Line?
here.
Line.
Okay.
You didn't
You
do
didn't,
it.
you didn't do it.
You kidnapped me. You expect
Hey,
me to
whoa,
know
whoa,
you
we don't say
inside
the
we
jokes?
K
never-
word
we
here.
never said
We
that
don't
word.
say the
We never
K
said
word
that
here.
word.
You didn't tell me the rules.
There's only one K word on this podcast, and that's Kyle.
That was good. Can we get?
Can we Can we?
Hey,
Hey, can we?
can we?
Can we?
For those of you listening at home, TJ is pouring out his precious life juice. It's water. Please stop.
I'm wet. Oh my god, dude.
We're gonna cut.
I'm soaked.
Okay, we're gonna cut this whole episode.
This is the patron special episode.
And now for our Patreon question of the week. We didn't ask one. We're not very good at keeping
Allie,
up with social
today
media.
you're our patron. Give us a question to ask you.
How do I stop being your patron?
So, how do you stop being our patron then,
That's
Allie?
wonderful. You go to the URL www.agecastofficial.patreon.com/. Don't.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Once you're in, you don't leave.
Once you're in, I couldn't think of a funny rhyme.
Everywhere.
No,
you
we
look.
don't have the
Sorry,
rights.
We
We don't have the
to
rights.
that
We don't
one.
have the
We don't
rights.
Sorry.
We don't want to be sued by Big Disney.
Does Disney own Full House?
What don't they own? That's a good topic. We can act like it's on the docket.
Yeah,
So Disney's buying everything.
Disney buys things, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite property now owned by Disney?
Yeah, I gotta think quick, kid.
What's owned by Disney?
What isn't?
What isn't?
Name a thing and we'll let you know.
Anything.
All my favorite things are cats.
Cats is probably owned by Viacom.
Cats. No. That's the transition.
Oh, cats.
All right, there's a transition
Okay,
effect
ready?
going on.
Here we go.
Wait.
3,
What's your favorite
2,
transition?
1.
What's your favorite transition?
Swipe.
We're gonna swipe.
Swipe, Kyle. Swipe.
Swipe in 3, 2, 1. Okay, please stop. Our next segment is called Cats.
Cats.
So there's a new movie coming out, and it's completely original.
Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker.
Nope. No. We live in a world of remakes and sequels, and yet we're getting this wonderful, amazing musical called Cats. What are your thoughts?
You know, as an avid fan of the animal cats, I feel like if you have anything with a cat,
Yep.
you can absolutely never go wrong to any degree.
What is a Jellicle cat?
What isn't a Jellicle cat? I think that's the better question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
What about Rumple Teaser and Mungo Jerry? What do you feel about them?
Just know a couple of dudes being bros.
Okay, if you are a cast member in the new hit original film Cats,
Original. Very original.
very
Very
original,
original.
never been done before.
Never.
Never been done before. T.S. Eliot, who's she?
Some would say revolutionary for 1960s Broadway theater.
We're not gonna dive into that statement because it's just so
It's
wrong.
false. It's false. You're right. Go on.
Well, I didn't even ask her the question because you interrupted me.
Yeah.
Who would you see yourself playing in this new original hit film?
Well,
No.
first off, seeing as I know nothing about it because it's so new and original, I don't know who any of the characters are. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they're all gonna be cats.
Ooh.
So if I'm any of them, I'm a cat.
I don't think there's good. I'm gonna go all out right now. I don't think there's gonna be a single cat in that whole film.
Wow.
Really?
So brave.
Can you please tell me your reasoning for that?
My reasoning? That's what they want us to expect, and this is all about subversion and subcultures.
What about the trailer that was full of cat-like creatures?
That was a misnomer.
I don't know if you've ever seen a cat, but they don't look like that.
No.
Don't look like
They
that.
don't look like that. Political commentary.
Political commentary. I want to listen to.
So on to our next
Lady
segment,
Taylor Swift.
predictions for the plot of Cats. Hear me out. I've thought about this for a long time.
Yes.
It's going to start off Taylor Swift Cat. We're going to call her
T
T
Swift.
Swift.
Elliot.
T Swift Elliott. That would have been clever if you said it like 10 years ago. I don't know how it would have been clever then.
T S Elliot. That's the whole joke.
I don't know who that is.
Taylor.
T Swift Elliott is going to meet up with James Corden Cat.
Is it Corden or Gordon?
It's Corden.
I always say Gordon.
Corden.
Jim Gordon is from Batman.
Oh, Jeff Gordon from NASCAR. It's the one race.
You know that one race he
The
did?
one
he did like
car.
one race, and he did
24
something.
till I am on the floor.
Well, what you all didn't know is that this is actually secretly a NASCAR podcast.
All this
Let's
stuff.
call it
Race
Cat.
Racing
not
cast?
right.
NASCast. NASCarst.
Oh, we need the.
We're getting the signal. We're getting the signal.
We're getting the signal.
We've got to go into final
Can you
thoughts.
negative image this?
No
Alright, back to
negatives.
normal.
We're going into final thoughts here.
All right, final thoughts on
Allie,
cats.
please. No.
Oh,
We're done
okay.
with that.
Sorry.
Okay.
If you looked at the docket, I crossed it out while you weren't looking.
Of course.
What
Docket.
What have you learned from this experience on Agecast? TJ, you're not look. We're supposed to say in the wild at the same time, right? Look, Agecast in the wild.
Thornberries.
Okay, no,
Rugrats. 2003.
Okay.
Bruce Willis is Spike.
Bruce Willis. Okay.
Okay. I think the one thing I've learned is that it doesn't matter how many times you ask for help. Because you don't get any.
That's a good life lesson. Life
good
is
life
difficult and hard, and you will never get anything. Okay.
This has been a PSA brought to you by Captain Planet.
He's our hero.
Gonna take pollution down to zero.
Someone send help.
Are you saying something, Alex?
This is not an ASMR video, nor is it an ASMR podcast.
Nor is it sponsored by NordVPN.
Tune in next week for the episode titled ASMR, but instead of standing for whatever it stands for, it's going to stand for actually some might really. Actually, some might really. That's our next episode.
Allie, do you want to say... Okay, last 20 seconds. Allie, whatever you want. Go.
For those of you listening at home, she got up from our picnic table, because we are in the wild, and is now walking away. She was hit by a car. Wow. This
For
is
those
dark.
of you listening, but also not at home, she did leave. She got away, and she was hit by a car.
But what she doesn't know is that she's still in the hangar. No one ever leaves.
No one ever leaves.
We'll cut to a shot of Stuart. And now we're back.
Now we're back.
So,
Hey, Allie.
Yeah?
You want to come back for the ending?
No.
Okay.
she said,
Be over here.
all right, she's leaving. Wait, TJ, since this is an audio cast first,
Yes.
we'll just imitate her. You say Al, I'll say Lee.
Okay.
She goes third.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I've been my T.
And I've been Wheeler. And I've been Allie. I'm Allie.
I was supposed to say
And I'm Allie.
And thanks for listening through the ages.